In your Facebook ad account, you may have seen a relatively new thing pop up called Advantage Plus Placements. You might be thinking, what is this? Should I be using it? That's what I'm going to be covering in this video. So I'm in an example Facebook ad account. I've created an example sales campaign. I've navigated to the ad set level, and then I've scrolled down to the bottom where we've got this placement section down here. Now, placements refers to the locations within Facebook, Instagram, Messenger, etc. that your ads can appear, because there are different locations where your ads can show up. For example, we all know that if you're on your Facebook feed, you are going to see ads within that feed, just like you are with Instagram. Those are two separate placements. You're also going to see ads on Instagram stories, on Instagram Reels. There's lots of different placement options, lots of different locations where you can see ads. You may have seen this Advantage Plus Placements term pop up recently, but this is effectively the same as what used to be called automatic placements, but they've changed the name as part of the rebrand to Advantage Plus. Lots of things have been called Advantage or Advantage Plus recently, and you may see those dotted throughout your ad account. Some of them are actually a change in function. Some of them, like this one, are more of a rebranding of what used to be there. So Facebook always recommends that you go ahead and use Advantage Plus placements, what used to be called automatic placements, no matter what campaign objective, no matter what performance goal you use, any of that sort of stuff. But that's not what I would recommend. I think there are times when you want to use Advantage Plus placements and times when you don't. When you go ahead and use Advantage Plus placements, your ads are eligible to appear across all the placement options there are. Now, there are lower quality placement options like the Audience Network and higher quality placement options like Facebook and Instagram feeds. Yes, yes, yes! If you are running certain types of campaigns, you really want to avoid the lower quality placement options. Okay, so when would we use the recommendation and go with Advantage Plus placements? If we are running a conversion-based campaign objective, so sales, leads being the obvious example, where we are saying to Facebook, I want you to go out and get me as many purchases as possible. This is what a purchase on my website looks like. We've got the pixel set up. We've got all that configured so Facebook knows when a purchase is taking place. And then Facebook can optimize your campaign around that action. They can work out the time of day that people are likely to convert, the type of person that's likely to convert, how often you need to put an ad in front of someone to get them to convert. They can use their machine learning process to really optimize a campaign. If you are doing that, conversion-based campaign objectives like sales leads, for example, then Advantage Plus is fine, because if your ads are not converting very well on the lower quality placement options, things like the Audience Network, then your ads simply won't run on those placement options because you're not getting conversions and Facebook can see that. If, however, you are using a different campaign objective, something like traffic, where you're optimizing for link clicks, maybe even landing page views, you absolutely want to go ahead and select manual placements and then get a lot more specific by deselecting the lower quality placements. So if, for example, you're running a traffic campaign, I would deselect Audience Network, I would deselect Messenger, and what we typically end up focusing on almost exclusively is feeds and stories and reels across both Facebook and Instagram. So often we're going to go ahead and deselect a lot of the other options, particularly things like in-article. If you want to leave in-stream and search on, that's not the end of the world by any means. Okay, why do we do that? Think about how Facebook's going to optimize your campaign. If you're running a traffic campaign, optimizing for link clicks, you are saying to Facebook, get me as many link clicks as possible. Now, on the Audience Network, you can get a lot of very inexpensive link clicks, a lot of which are accidental clicks. The Audience Network is often the sort of thing where you click on a link, it takes you to something that's not really within Facebook, but kind of feels like it is, but there's going to be ads in it. You probably know the sort of thing I'm talking about. That's what the Audience Network looks like. And there's lots of accidental clicks on that sort of placement option. Now, an accidental click is not good for you as an advertiser. Those people are not going to go on and convert. They just accidentally clicked and probably went, no, didn't want that, and hit the back button straight away or as soon as they realized. But if Facebook is optimizing for link clicks, according to Facebook's machine learning process, they've gone ahead and achieved your objective. They think they've gotten you what you want, even though they haven't. Hopefully you can see the difference there between, yes, Advantage Plus placements is absolutely fine because Facebook will optimize in line with what you want. If they can see what you want, if they can see what a purchase, a lead, etc. is. But with the other placement options, things like traffic, if you're using an engagement campaign and going after video views, I would also get much more specific and go with something like this. Because again, you don't want poor quality video views popping up in placements where the person isn't really watching. It's not how that placement is constructed. you want them on the high priority, high quality placement options like feeds and stories. One other thing I need to mention about this, I've talked about either using Advantage Plus placements or going with manual placements of being more choosy depending on your campaign objective, but really it's dependent on your performance goal. And the reason why I talked about campaign objective is because once you select your campaign objective, sales, leads, traffic, etc., it will then give you a sort of curated list of performance goals. Performance goal, by the way, used to be called optimization for ad delivery. So just in case you're confused about this term, and they've moved it higher up in the ad set, used to be lower down. But I've scrolled up here and we can see that there's various performance goal options, and these are other ways for our Facebook ad campaign to be optimized. Now, the default with a sales campaign is maximize number of conversions. That's great. That's going after as many conversions as possible, in which case we can use Advantage Plus placements. However, if we were to select other goals and say, I want to maximize the number of link clicks, now this campaign is going to perform in the exact same way as a traffic campaign that's optimizing for the maximum number of link clicks. That's a very, very important point. It's this performance goal, what used to be called optimization for ad delivery, that determines how your campaign is going to be optimized. And even if you were to create a sales campaign like I have, but if you then go and adjust this and optimize for link clicks, you need to go down and select manual placements and be more specific like we are here. The only time when you can use Advantage Plus is when you're using a conversion-based objective and then actually optimizing for conversions at the performance goal level. Hopefully that makes sense. You can make this adjustment. And if you have been using the wrong setup here, this is a non-trivial change. It can make a big difference to your Facebook advertising results and only takes a couple of seconds to correct. Okay, so before you go, something I'll quickly mention, and that's my company's done for you Facebook and Instagram advertising services. We can create, manage, and optimize your Facebook and Instagram ad campaigns for you. If you're interested in us doing that, helping you get better results and taking the workload off your hands, there's a link in the video description below. You can go through to a page on our website and book a call in with one of my team members. No obligation call. We do have a 3K per month minimum budget requirement, so please only book a call if you meet that criteria. But if you do, go ahead and book one. Hopefully we get a chance to work together. Now, in this video, which is all about placements, I talked quite a lot about campaign objectives and how important they are. If you're not super familiar, especially with the changes from the old campaign objective menu to the new ODAX menu, I'd strongly recommend you check out this video. I run through all the campaign objective options, how they work, which ones you want to use and when. You need to get that right if you're running Facebook and Instagram ad campaigns. Go ahead and check it out.